Well, we're starting now. In this
Yep.
in this beginning part here, what I'm doing is giving everybody support. Well, everybody that I want to have support. I'm giving almost everybody support attack. That's what I'm doing here.
It's always good to have.
I tried the stage once before and I wasn't doing so hot, so decided to do this.
Were you getting eviscerated?
Yes. Well, I couldn't get the SR point. Oh no, I think I give
Really just like depressed. Yes.
No, I give Holland. Oh no, wait, I give Holland something to increase his will by 10 when we start the stage. After I do this save thing, it's when I go back and give everybody support attack. Then I go into the stage and I fail. Now I come back and give everybody support attack. Because I wanted to wait to give them continuous action, which lets them essentially move twice in one turn if they kill an enemy. But I can't do that. I'll lose.
So
you're not. You're
I'm trying to remember what stage I'm on, because I know that I'm nowhere near this stage in my playthrough.
I kind of.
That's also because I haven't been playing.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Because you were ahead of me for a while, but then you just
I was
play.
ahead until like your episode like 8 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I only upload 3 a week because any more than that and it'll break my heart.
Oh no, not your hearts. You need that to live.
Yeah. I don't give Crow anything because he has support attack already, and
yeah,
and his moves don't take that much will to get, so I don't give him the pilot skill to increase his will by 10 at the start of the stage because he'll get enough already, and he doesn't really matter for this stage, as we'll find out soon.
Does he just get freaking mollywopped again?
Good guess.
Like when he got killed by freaking Moby Dick.
Good guess.
Yeah, we found out that those white
well, that white dimensional monster from last episode, or Jigenju, he was the SR point, by the way. I had to kill him before he ran away. Which was hard too, by the way. It took me several tries for that the goddamn stage. The MD stands for Moby Dick, so that's
yes. It is the great white whale.
Oh look, some guy in sunglasses.
Just a bunch of evil men wearing evil clothing and doing evil things.
Yes. So anyway, that's the unit I was talking about that you can't kill, so just ignore it. You can't do anything with it.
The ship?
Yep.
Okay.
You won't be able to kill it. You're probably gonna want some super robots for this stage, because I don't think your real robots will do enough damage.
And who classifies as super robots?
The big ones. If you have a similar setup to the ones that, if you have a similar setup to me, you should be fine overall. Although I do lose some units, but that's inevitable.
Yeah.
Well, after many retries, it turns out that if I didn't lose a unit, it's impossible for me to win.
Really? So someone has to die.
Yeah, because of the way everything had. If a unit didn't, if the Jigenjus would always attack that unit, and if he didn't die, he would evade instead of attack, and so they wouldn't take any damage at all. So anyway, Crow has this spirit to reduce than enemies will. So I do that on that thing over there. I don't think I show off its attack because, you know, this is like my third try and I really want to see attack animations. But what it essentially does...
I have not seen that thing. That thing looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
It spits out giant meteors and they combine, and then it like zooms out to it. Like it zooms out of your character and zooms to that thing, and it's like laughing as the meteor like goes down on you.
Well then, you might as well just call down the goddamn moon from Majora's Mask.
I don't think I show it off here. I show it off getting pummeled to death because I hate it. It's level 40, and you know we're like in our 30s and 20s right now.
Jesus.
Funny enough, it's the first boss that I kill. So,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like that make me glad that my first reaction every time whenever I don't know what the hell it is just gang as many people up on it as you possibly can.
Is it when it comes up again? Gravion is a unit you probably want to have for this stage. I didn't upgrade it that much, but it does a lot of damage even though it isn't upgraded that much. So you probably don't want that. It's a super robot, so.
Which one is Gravion?
I'm not on it right now.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Zero got a new mech, so that's fun.
I've never understood what those do.
Those either increase attack, essentially increase attack, increase evade, or if you do all out, it greatly increases your overall attack stat for your units, but they'll have less evade and weaker attack. So I usually only stick to the first or second options. Second one most of the time, so I can evade everything.
Wait, with that mech that does buffs and stuff like that, is that the second mech for the
is that the what?
Person in the I think it's the person in the suit, because I never figured out who the hell they are.
Are you talking about Zero?
Are they the one that is always wearing that helmet?
Yeah, that helmet. Yeah, that's Zero.
Yeah.
And anyway, these guys, they're great, aren't they? I mean, look at them.
Yeah. When in doubt, just that thing.
I always get a little bit of afraid when they attack, because they do a lot of damage. Anyway, I think I skipped this attack animation, because there's no reason for me to look at it. Although we can look at Zero's animations, though. That scream with the vibrations in the air.
He just wants to... Oh, well, it's in T-pose. Yay.
He doesn't have many attacks though, but me. And look at all those Rhino Daemons or whatever the hell they're called. So many of them. Maybe you can start to see why this stage is a little bit like hell. Yeah. Anyway,
what is the SR point, anyways?
Destroy all enemies within 5 turns. You think that's not so bad right now?
Turns or just
turns.
Turns.
Not player turns.
Oh, alright. That'd be real freaking cruel if it was 5 player turns.
You think it's not so bad right now, but you'll see why it gets a little bit worse.
Oh no, I'm expecting just dickery, just en masse, because that's just how this game rolls.
This game just take your heart and rip it out. It likes to take you out for dinner, buy you stuff, and then murder you in your sleep.
That's one way of putting it.
Aquarion also a pretty good unit. It takes a while for it to it can transform into 3 other different units that are also pretty good, but I never use them because I like the original a lot more. It has infinite punch, if you remember that. I did show it's in Z3, by the way. I think I showed it to you once.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Anyway, this Holland, I need to get him to 50 kills, but
for like a secret or something, or just get him to 50 kills.
Secret. If you get him to 50 kills before he leaves the roster in stage 33, he has 40 right now. He'll return with an S. Well, it's called the NSP booster.
Yeah. Apparently, my mom's having trouble like connecting to the Wi-Fi or something like that.
Oh. Well.
So yeah.
Dude.
I was just trying to figure out what the hell you're doing right now.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Like it's like you're doing like a real like mix of like offensive and defensive because you're just like blocking up.
Well, it's because I you know where the Jingenjus are upwards, right?
Yeah.
When I did this stage in my last run, I didn't have trouble up there, so I don't need as many units over there.
Oh, okay.
Which is why they're all scrunching up over here, because I'll need them to move down eventually.
Alright. Wait, what was that mech that just went?
Which? That was Gravion.
Ah. So that's Gravion.
Anyway, here's Gurren Lagann. Super robot. You'll probably want Getter in this stage too. He does a lot of damage. Probably shouldn't have done guard there, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
Getter's pretty much always nice to have because it's just a unit that can pretty much do whatever you need it to do when you need it.
Yeah, if you're gonna choose to kill one of the Genjus, I suggest kill one of those, the ones with the barriers on it, which is the one with the yellow thing on their heads and the horn, the red horn. If you can, because you might not be able to finish them. Well, if you can finish them off, that's good because they have a barrier, so weaker attacks won't affect them, and it's kind of annoying when that happens. Unless the weaker attack has the pierce ability on it, which I think is when you see a P next to an attack in the menu.
Yeah, I always hate enemies with barriers. It's just because I hate using like really strong attacks on people that are like just about to die.
I like Gundam Exia there, but he's so fragile. It's annoying a lot of the times because he can do a lot of damage, but his evade actually isn't that great.
Yeah.
I mean, even when I do focus, it's like 30 to 20%, and he gets hit a lot.
He's just an unlucky son of a bitch. 1% chance of hitting, gets killed.
I just remembered. Oh yeah, I forget there was a thing here where Mazinger Z had forget if it was in it might have been in Z3 where it was Mazinger Z. Because remember I told you how Maz and Kaiser like dodge with a 1% attack, 1% chance of actually dodging.
Yeah.
That happened again. I forget where. I don't think it was in C2. It was in Z3, I think, where he just dodged it with a 1% chance. I mean, he did something similar.
I'm telling you.
where he.
Koji is the luckiest man alive.
Yeah, I mean, earlier in the playthrough, he hit with like a 17% chance.
Jesus.
I thought I fucked up, and then he killed the enemy. And like, yeah, yeah, hooray! If he didn't do that, I would have lost the stage.
Mm.
Yeah, for some reason these Jigenjus gain a lot of accuracy whenever they do a support attack. I guess they have an ability that does that, or something like that. Because, oh no, what I think it is that their tail attack has a lot of accuracy to it, while their little shoulder feelers don't do much.
Yeah. They pretty much always get hit by their goddamn tail.
Mm-hmm.
Annoying as hell. I still just love how that mech is just permanently in T-pose.
Yeah. A little new attack, I'm showing it off.
That guy's portrait does not match with that sprite that just showed.
Yeah, I think
He's real goddamn pale in his portrait.
Yeah, like when it's green, I think it means he's wearing his mask, and I guess he takes it off for whatever reason. I don't know. I've never seen Code Geass, so
He takes it off for reasons.
But Gurren Lagann has a barrier, so it does like nothing. I've always given Gurren Lagann a barrier. I don't know why.
What?
I've always given Gurren Lagann the part to give him that lets him have a barrier. I don't know why. I just always done it in this.
Well,
game.
it comes in handy.
Yeah. I think he like completely like I don't know how you say like just like tanks like 3 boss attacks. Like all the bosses just attack him and he just tanks it all. He has like 2,000 HP and after all that, I expected him to get shot down, but he's alive with like 2,000 HP still. I skip all the attacks though, but I don't know if it was in this run where that happened or was it in the next one. Oh yeah, this is what happens. So Crow is my most
top. Bad guys?
Yeah, they're bad. Yep. I don't know. What do you think? Are they bad guys? I mean, he kind of looks evil.
Well, when they first came in, you gotta remember. When they first come in, they could be support, they could not be. I mean, they freaking thought that I had to fight freaking Gundam Exius that one time because he came in from the right instead of the left.
Hey, Carl's not doing so great there.
Well, he must die. Blood for the blood gods.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, it's like he's fighting goddamn Megatron. Just so much needless
armor. Pay attention
armor.
to the top left. You're gonna see something there. There's Crow. I find that funny because it's like in a show where like I don't know, like the main character had somebody like he idolized or whatever, and they died or something, and like they do something amazing, and like their like ghost appears behind them or something like that.
Yep.
If you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. It's usually just some of the dumbest stuff though, because it just shows up in like the most inopportune place.
Anyway, those 2 guys there are helpful. Beck here in his unit only helps you on this one stage, so don't get used to him, I guess.
I can't tell if that's like freaking like makeup around that one guy's eyes, or like he just got his freaking eyes jammed through a pair of sunglasses or some shit. But he looks so stupid. Alright, that face is amazing.
Yes. I believe in his actual show he gets destroyed in like 3 seconds, so that unit.
And who's this?
This is the Big O.
Oh.
I think I messed up.
And I take it that they become a like unit later on.
The Big O becomes a unit after this stage. You get him after this stage. He was the guy wearing sunglasses earlier. I guess he, I don't know, doing some shit in the enemy space or something. I can't read Japanese. Anyway, Aquarion.
He was blending in. All
Yeah.
he had was sunglasses, and they bought it. Just because they're evil geniuses doesn't mean that they're actual geniuses.
Do I switch here? Well, no, I don't think I do. What do I do here? I just recorded this like an hour earlier.
That moment when you just finished doing something but can't remember what the hell you just did.
Do something here anyway. Oh, looks like I hit him. Oh, then I skipped his attack animation. I want to do a lot of damage to these Rhino Daemons, which is why I'm sort of focusing on them.
Oh. With I know that Crow had to die.
Yeah, he's not dead. It's not because people might be confused and think he's dead. He got shot down.
No, he just got shot down. But like, is it specifically Crow or is it just whoever you have out farthest?
It's Crow specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the enemies we're fighting here are units like created specifically for this game, so they're not from like another series or anything like that. So Crow will always get shot down.
Oh, okay. I thought that it was like thing where whoever you have out farthest fucking dies.
I don't know if like the the two bosses that appeared, if their placement is related to where Crow appears, or whether they always whether they just go to Crow and then go back to a specified place. But I guess I'd recommend just have Crow head towards that freaky dimensional beast that we saw earlier. I think we fought one of those already. Yeah, we did. Well, I did anyway.
I'm always with you in spirit, apparently.
Anyway, I do that on it, which increases the damage it takes by 1.1. Well, if you do an attack, it multiplies the damage by 1.1, and the damage it deals is multiplied by 0.09, which means that's less. Anyway, I have Destiny here. I go over and attack those units over those Rhino Daemons over there because in my last run through, I destroyed like everything else, but they had like full HP. Well, I destroyed everything but that freaky dimensional monster and those Rhino Daemons. They had full health, and I was on the 5th turn, so that was not.
Is there anything in the water? Because I thought I saw like something just in the water.
There's nothing in the water. Oh no, the Rhino Daemons, some of the dimensional beasts start out in the water and they move in. I think.
Okay. I thought there was like a pure like aquatic.
No. If you watch the intro to this game, they're a flying dimensional beast, but I don't think they ever appear.
Yeah, you'd never see them.
Yeah, I've never seen them in the game, so I just watched the intro the other day because I've never fully seen it, and I'm watching. I'm like, these flying ones aren't here. If they are, they might be like on a special stage or something like that. That, or they're supposed to be the tails.
Actually,
that fly out.
Yeah, they're.
But they look completely different.
I forget exactly what they look like, but don't they kind of look like the tails, but they have like wings?
I don't think they have wings, but they're like really flat. They're kind of weird looking. I don't know, they might have wings. It's been a while since
Yeah.
the intro. Oh, by the way, the bosses here, I don't think they recover their HP. I think that you get the Freaky Dimensional Beast does. So if you want, attack the bosses. Yeah. Oh yeah, these guys join up as reinforcements for the stage, so that's good. Suzaku, that guy over there, he stays with you for a few scenarios and then leaves. The other guy, Zex, I think is what he's called, is a reinforcement for this stage. But they do a lot of damage, so use them to your advantage.
Wait, wasn't one of them an enemy?
They were both enemies.
Like the shark clone?
Yeah, Zex is...
Oh, they're both enemies?
Yeah, Suzaku was a reinforcement for one stage, and then, he stayed as an enemy, I guess. But he's gonna stay with us for a few scenarios, Suzaku here. Or Lancelot. This is the shark clone. He's only a shark clone because he has the mask thing going on. Other than that, I think he's like his own character. I think I attacked the Pearl Male here, which attacked Bros in the last scenario.
I gotta admit, for a bad guy, they do get some pretty cool fucking units.
This unit here is actually a secret unit. The Pearl Male, that enemy there, is actually a secret you can get in this game.
Wait, you can get it as a unit, or
it is a unit.
Like it's a secret for it to show up?
It's a unit. What you do is in the stages between there's gonna be a route split coming up, and she's gonna appear there. I believe you have to shoot her down with Crow, or convince her. Essentially, I forget because I'll look it up and find out what the actual thing is.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before, but you've never heard it, so.
Yeah. Pretty much what you can do is just, take Crow, because Crow has such freaking high evasiveness. Like, it's freaking insane. You can pretty much, give me a second.
Well, anyway, what was I doing in this part of the stage? I've completely lost track because of just looking at the secret. Well, either way, there isn't much you could do at this point besides just deal as much damage to the several enemy units as possible. So just keep trying to do that. Try to do what I do in the scenario. Oh, you're back?
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was just explaining what you should do in this stage while you were gone, which is just do as much damage to as many different units as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do what I do, you should be fine, although I did make use of quick saves, so you use that to your advantage. Oh yeah, to get the secret, there's going to be a route split that occupies stages 34 to 36. The Pearl Nail and her unit, Margaret, will appear. You have to shoot her down with Crow. And on stage 42, or stage 43, depending on which route you choose, you have to convince her or defeat her with Crow. Both count. And on stage 49, once you shoot her down, or Schwar, which is I think the guy that just killed Crow here, or defeated him, she'll join you. So I got her on my first playthrough of the game by accident, I guess. Because what I like doing is if I knew which I like defeating enemy bosses with their series, their series is protagonists, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's what I did, and since I think I knew they were original at least, which is why I had Crow defeat her. Well, I think I did it because she defeated Crow, and I guess I thought it was best to do that. I don't know.
Okay, so I think we're just going to ignore the fact that one of your units just used the goddamn Triforce.
What?
Friggin',
So yeah,
friggin',
it is here.
Aquamarine or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, good here. See, the attacking Gurlagan, he's taking no damage. I don't get it.
Jesus Christ.
I see, like,
Because Gurlagan cannot die.
yeah, like he got attacked by all of those bosses and he's still alive. I have no idea what the fuck happened. Maybe Kamen has a pilot skill in which he takes less damage as or his defense goes up or something like that as he takes damage or something. Yeah. Anyway, the big O.
どうやら交渉の通じる相手ではないらしい。ビッグオー、全力を出すと。
Big O's really slow. But it is
Jesus Christ.
it is very powerful though, so I mean you just saw how much damage that did and that was his second attack.
Yeah. He does a shit ton of damage, but you know, for all intents and purposes, the thing would probably just like look at him and by the time it would have reached it, just probably like walked away.
Yeah.
It's gone somewhere else.
I don't think I show off this deck because I've seen it. Yeah, I probably should have shown it off, but eh. What he does is that he does some like, especially like some like poses and throws a boomerang. So it's nothing too amazing, I guess. Oh, by the way, Alto gets shot down soon, so in case somebody out there wanted him to survive, he gets shot down.
And who's Alto?
He's the guy in the plane.
Oh.
I'd still say that getting every SR point on like a no upgrade run is impossible. I don't think it would be possible to do that. Because there are no upgrade runs where you don't upgrade your units. And those are possible, but I don't think a no upgrade run and getting every SR point is possible. Because you see how much trouble I'm having with this, and my units are upgraded quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be possible, but you'd have to rely a lot on luck, I would guess. A lot on luck, and you'd have to do like a lot of you have to know the game in and out for it.
Yeah.
For you to do something like that.
Yeah.
And even then, I'd still think it's impossible because you won't do enough damage to get some of the SR points.
Yeah. I would never be able to do a like no upgrade run. Solely for the fact of because I'm the kind of person where in games if you give me money and I can use that to like buy like better equipment or upgrade whatever, like it drives me crazy to just have that money and then never use it.
Yeah. I know that.
Because, you know, if you use it, it kind of just gets to the point where you just don't really pay attention to it. For me, if I never use it, it just stands there just staring me in the face every damn time.
Yeah. I mean, if sometimes I won't use like every amount of money I have to upgrade because there's a lot of times where I could have upgraded a unit to max only to be off by a small amount because I wasted it on like a small upgrade to a unit earlier or in the previous stage. So if I have like hang on.
Yay! Is it the... Oh, yep. The T-Rex freaking Dimensional Beast is still alive. That thing is just so goddamn weird.
Sorry about that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Is it just me or does freaking Pearlman have?
Pearlman.
Yeah, no, Pearlman has 30,000 health.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, did you just...
I just noticed that.
Oh, yeah, they have a lot of health.
I just noticed how much health they both have. Jesus Christ.
This is the stage was a bit like hell for me. Oh, is that a fax machine?
No, that was my mom's phone. I'll be right back.
Oh, but anyway, I destroyed that big Jigenju here with Getter, I believe. Anyway, you'll want to use that skill to have the enemy units take more damage and they deal less damage to your advantage. So you want to probably equip that to all enemy bosses, and if you have the spare points to spare, use that on the I should have done this earlier, so if you're playing this alongside me, do it earlier. But do this skill point on the Rhino Daemons on the other two bosses, and if you want, do it on the well, not the Rhino Daemon, that big dimensional beast. And
I'm back. Has anyone died?
no, well, you're gonna see someone die, and that thing is apparently powered by gasoline.
Really?
Yep. He just said at the beginning, he was like, gasoline, and I don't know what else he said, but... This unit actually does a lot of things, and I probably wouldn't have completed the stage without this unit, to be honest.
Powered by gasoline, probably. That is probably the most expensive unit to fuel, by far.
Well, considering how the technology here, they probably have some way of making gasoline on their own.
Yeah.
If they don't, then they should invest in that.
It doesn't say like, you know, what kind of gasoline, because there's like freaking gasoline made out of like corn and like that.
Yeah, biofuels and that stuff, and even microalgae. So.
Yeah.
I think you'll see me cut here. Yep. Half an hour later.
Yeah. Half an hour later.
I'm gonna do something. Okay, there we go. So I was just staying there for a little while. Anyway, all through here, after my several trials, as we'll call them, has to get shot down here for the most part.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't leave in like a failed attempt. I might have.
That'd be hilarious.
that would be hilarious, I guess, but I hope I didn't. Oh god, if I left the animations in, this is what this episode would be like 2 hours.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That, no doubt about it.
2 hour long. Oh god. Imagine it. Anyway, this guy attacks Holland. He hits Holland, by the way. Guess how much HP Holland has?
I'm guessing 500.
I believe in one attempt he had 49. I think he has like 400 right now. I will find if I ever check on it. Oh, he's 726.
Yeah, 726. In the stage where he first appears, and like he's not allowed to die.
Yeah, wait, hang on. You're seeing me use a spirit right now. You want to do this a lot earlier than I did because it'll do more damage that way. I don't know why it took me so long to realize to do this spirit. So
yeah,
just do that. Anyway, go on. What you were saying.
Does it have like a time that it goes and then you need to reapply it, or is it just permanent
It's permanent.
until like the end. Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Anyways, that as I was saying, in the stage where that one guy first appears, where like you lose if he gets shot down. Besides the fact that he got shut down the first time I did it, the second time he lived with like 15 HP after getting attacked by like 5 people.
Yeah. At this point, I think
Barely freaking survived.
at this point, I think you'll want to use all your units that has spare points left to attack the bosses. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't show off Big O's attack. Oh well, doesn't matter. What he does is that he sends out like a little like anchor out of his like chest area. It goes up, hits Pearl now, and he like pulls on the chain and brings her down and like punches her essentially.
Mm.
But anyway, this was probably like one of my several 5th or 6th attempts, something like that. So which is why I'm skipping a lot of the animations because I'm like fed up with it.
Mm.
Anyway, I think I just have them attack the Pearl there right now, because before I tried to do damage evenly, but on this attempt I decided to focus on the bosses first, then go for the other units.
Yeah.
I didn't see this guy's attack animation for this before, which is why I showed off here, I guess.
Mm.
And to see how much damage it does. And as we find out...
Does like absolutely nothing.
No, it does 6,000, which is actually quite a lot.
Nice.
Anyway, Holland's like half dead here.
I don't see what is that unit where if it dies you lose?
Oh, God Mars? I'm not using it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I usually use it on my normal playthroughs, but I don't think it'd be great for me to use for an all SR point run, because if it loses, if it gets shot down, it's a game over.
Yeah.
So while I do like the unit, I don't think it's really great for an all SR point run. And I have 2 units that are near death attack each other, I think.
Jesus Christ. Scope Dog could have died at any moment.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, this is Aquarian's second form. In Z3, it only has the first form, so it doesn't transform.
Mm.
I don't think I show off its attack animation. What he does, he essentially just spins and makes like a giant tornado. Just like what Gravion does too. Huh. Well, Gravion just makes a tornado with its sword thing.
When you had me reading the
TV tropes page?
yeah, the TV tropes page.
I just said it was interesting.
It says
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It said something about like I think it was like Getarobo Armageddon.
Yeah.
What version of Getarobo is this one?
Armageddon.
The 70s one, or
This is Armageddon. This is Armageddon.
Oh.
Anyway, remember that unit that finished off the boss, the Genju boss earlier?
Yeah.
Well, this guy doesn't finish it off, but he does with a support attack.
Hooray!
I like his scared face. It's like I think like that thing is way bigger than than Jerome and his Walker Gaia, I think it's called. And I think you'll see me quick save somewhere here. I do it both on those because I have the SP points to spare, and I might as well, considering they're the enemies units here with the most HP.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is like the farthest I've gotten so far, which is why you see me be a very hesitant here. Because I'm wondering what is the most optimal route here. And I'm very hesitant to quick save because I can easily quick save myself into a dead end.
Yeah.
Which is why quick saves are a blessing, a curse.
Yeah.
Everything.
I've done that.
I've done that several times.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't in Z2. It was in just different games.
Yeah. In every game where there's a quick save, you'll probably end up quick saving yourself into not necessarily a dead end, but a less favorable outcome than you would have wanted to.
Yep. I did it once in Fallout New Vegas by accident. I was in a fight and I accidentally hit the quick save button. And it was like when I was like just about to die. Because I meant to hit load quick save, not quick save. So yeah. So every time I died, I would be right in the exact spot where I died just seconds before, and I would have to freaking pray to God that I could shoot my way out.
So I'm looking here.
It took like
go on.
It took like freaking like 10 tries. And then I walked out and stepped on a mine and died.
Well, it's similar to what
those are my exploits.
Similar to what happens here, I think. Because in my first attempt, I have 3 units, and there's 4 enemy units out, right? To get the SR point, you have to defeat all enemies within 5 turns except the Great Action, I think it's called, which is out of the battleship there. So,
yeah, which you can't shoot down unless you have really beefy units.
Yeah. So what happens is I destroy all of them except that one right next to Scope Dog, right? It attacks Destiny Gundam and it kills it. and I'm like, fuck, because I would have won the stage. But I load my quick save, and now it's just up to chance here whether or not it hits. And you can see me being very hesitant here.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what the? Like,
you can tell that like you're trying to plan it out as best as you can.
So and I'm deciding, do I quick save or do I not quick save? And I make the decision. Several attempts later.
Several attempts later.
I was just hoping that Gurren Lagann would hit. That was my first time actually having Gurren Lagann attack that specific Jigenju. Because I tried to have Holland that kill it earlier, but he couldn't do it. He didn't do enough damage. But Holland can finish that one off.
The worst thing that could possibly happen right now would just be like if somehow one of the freaking enemy units had that thing where they attack first.
Oh yeah.
That would be so freaking trolly.
Yeah. Anyway, I have Jerome finish off that unit there. I like, because he hasn't taken a single point of damage, I don't think, during this entire bath, which I find so surprising.
No, he hasn't. He has not gotten hit once.
And he's killed 2 bosses. already, so I mean that's great. Well, he sort of killed the second one. It was a support attack, so it doesn't count in the game. So anyway, it attacks Destiny Gundam here, which has 398 health.
Mm-hmm.
And I was afraid, so I skipped. But he survived!
Huzzah!
And he does just enough damage, actually. He did 100 more damage than was necessary, so I barely finished the stage. I get the SR point, and we did it. I did it. We did it, guys.
Huzzah! Just random explosion.
I guess we could end the in the commentary now, because there really is. We don't really have to commentate over the rest of the video.
Yeah. The rest is you just like in like the
upgrade menu,
upgrade screen and stuff like that.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go fix my internet because it's pissing me off my mother.
Yep. And I'll go I'll probably render out this video.